Hello, I'm Tweak from Beneath the Tangles, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a figure I received. It is of Iroha Isshiki from Oregairu, one of my very favorite characters and my favorite anime. The figure is from Kotobukiya. It is a brand new one. I don't collect a whole lot of figures, but this one's been on my wish list, the character in general getting a figure, and also just in general. So take this with a grain of salt, but I hope that I hope that you enjoy this today. I pre-ordered this figure during the summer. By the way, this usually works a little bit better. I use a box cutter when I open anything from having having worked in the electronics department at a Walmart for a long time. I got very handy with this, despite what it looks right now. But yeah, I ordered this pre-ordered it during the summer. It got a little bit delayed, but it finally came. Normally, just to let you know, I ordered this specific one through AmiAmi, and when I order, I usually use ASAL registered. A little bit more expensive than the lowest, but it offers insurance. It also offers tracking. This time I had to go with DHL though. I got a notification that it would be held up if I didn't get that, and I really wanted it, so I paid a little bit extra, about $10 more to get that. AmiAmi sends you little things usually with their stuff. All right, so let's take a look at this. Exciting, exciting. By the way, this is the Kotobukiya has released a whole new line of the three main girls from Oregairu. So you've got Yukinon, of course, and Yui and Iroha. The I do have the 2018 ones. I wasn't as impressed with the 2021, so I didn't order Yui and Yukino because, of course, they're very expensive also. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. How exciting. Yeah, so this is a 1/8 figure, so it is pretty large. Not super large, but pretty large. And we will dig into this. I don't know what you all do with your boxes. I'm not, again, a major collector. I probably have 20 or 30 figures, but I'm not a major collector. You know, that can go into the hundreds. But I keep my boxes. I open them carefully, and I don't intend to resell, although I may one day. All right, so let's open this up. Let's look at the box up first, though. On 1/8 scale, pre-painted figure, of course. Interestingly enough, this mentions that it's for Snafu Climax, so specifically for the third season. And so I wonder if this reflects a specific scene. Here's the back of the package. Sorry for the reflection and glare. This is cute, the side there. You got the large picture of Iroha there, and of course the front again. Let's go ahead and dig in. Again, I'm not a huge figure collector, but I'm a huge fan of Oregairu. I've blogged about much of the second and third seasons, so I'll leave a link for that below. Also, I've read the light novels, and I'm currently reviewing them as I receive the English releases, but I've read the fan translations as well. All right, so I really like the figures from this company. They're always well made, well designed. It's very cute. You take a look at this. That part's not plastic. And what I really liked about this figure in particular and this company is that they're really spot on. Again, the Yukino and Yui ones for 2020, they do look really good. I don't think they look quite as accurate as Iroha does or the previous ones. And before I go into this, I'll show you the 2018 figures that came out. And I think they're still worth getting. And what's really neat about these is, I mean, not what's really neat, but what's really cool is that they've been re-released. So you can pre-order these right now again through AmiAmi. This is the Yukino one, of course, with Panda-san there. It's probably my favorite figure that I own, or very close. The Yui one is also very good. I love her stance in this, so it holds up really well. The chair is detachable, and then you've got Sable down at the bottom. Really good figure also. And so I kind of consider Iroha the completing this, even though again she's from 2020. So let's very carefully open this. My box cutter again. I definitely recommend you get one of these. They're like $5 or $10, and then you replace the blades every once in a while. I don't replace them that often. You only need to really replace them if you do a lot of actual box cutting. With all the Amazon packages and such that we're getting these days, it definitely makes sense to get this and replacement blades. So we've got the stand at the bottom here. Oh, what a beautiful stand. I didn't even notice that. We'll take a look at that in a minute. All right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let me look at the box again. So, again with this one, or maybe I haven't mentioned it, but there aren't accessories on this one besides the stand. Here we go. Yeah, she looks lovely. Love her expression here. Very Iroha, right? Let's look at the joints and see how stuff moves. Very little movement here. It's not meant to move. I wonder if, and everything is in place. So unlike the earlier figures, this one doesn't move, which I'm okay with. You know what I find, and many of you are different probably, but I try to change around accessories, try to move them around every once in a while to just kind of a different look as they're displayed in my house, but I don't often get to it. So what's really important to me is the main look, the one that I really like. If there's one look that I think is really important, and I really like hers. So very well put together. I like the fingers are very well done right here. I don't want to do the underview because there is an underview. I'm blushing a little bit. I'm sorry. But yeah, so her skirt is flipped up a little bit right here. On the back side, it's also a little bit flipped up. You've got the sweater underneath, which is really neat. The ribbon up front, you gotta be careful with that. It may come off if you aren't too careful, but that's really cool that it's also separate from the rest of the item. The collar is flipped up, and you can feel the texture and the separation there. Her right hand is a little less distinct than the left. It's not separate. She's clenching the fist there, of course. You can see her tongue. You can see detailing by the eye. Yeah, see that you've got on the bottom part of the eye, the little detailing there. Her hair is really well done. There's a lot of texture to it. You've got the different coloring near the bottom of the hair also. You've got this piece of hair that's separate from the rest. There's spacing in between there. What else do we have here? Paint is tiny bit off. You probably can't even see it. Some of the white paint is a little tiny bit off there, unfortunately. A little bit off on the silver buttons too. Just again, as I mentioned, I don't think the quality is quite as good as the 2018, but it's otherwise really good. Some of you will want to know the pantsuit is pink. But yeah, so all of these figures, you can there is an underview. The legs are very pale white. The skin is very pale white, but you do have blushing a little bit on her cheeks, which is nice. And overall, I think it's a really wonderful figure. If you're okay with just again, I actually don't remember the name of it, but a figure that just stays in one position, it's excellent. I do have a couple of figures like that are at least one of them is a figure that you want out of a machine. So this is a much higher quality than that one. So it's really excellent. I'm very happy with this figure, despite some of the imperfections. I love the stand. The stand is really cool. I love that you've got the brand there that's in the proper font and color. It's really neat. It's got Watari's name on here. That's also neat. It's got Oregairu 3 on here, which is good. There's layering here, so you have printing on top, And then you also have some printing along the bottom, and you can see through and see that there's layering there, so that's really neat as well. Um, and finally, I should mention the clothes are really cool because there's some wrinkling in there. There's some texture and layering there. I think it's a wonderful figure. There is more than one Iroha figure that's in development or that's out there now, so you can take a look at the other one, see if you want to order it. This one, the price I can't remember approximately. I do believe it's about 100 US dollars, give or take. It's no longer available for pre-order. I don't know if you can get any other now, but if you're able to, and if you like Iroha like me, she's my favorite girl from this series. I definitely recommend it. All right, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Again, visit the Oregairu stuff I've written about also in the comments, and let us know what you think. If you want more unboxing, I'm happy to do that because I order some every year. I've got a couple more on pre-order now, and let me know if you have any questions. Take care. God bless everyone.